Police say she drove nearly 100 miles per hour straight into a wall and never touched the brakes. At first, it looked like a tragic teenage car crash. 3 teenagers were driving through Ohio late at night after spending time together with friends. But within seconds, the car slammed into a building. 2 teenage boys, Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan, were killed almost instantly. But the driver survived. The driver was 17-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla. And at first, many people felt sympathy for her. She had survived a horrific crash that killed her boyfriend and his friend. But as investigators looked deeper into the case, the story started changing. Police noticed there were no skid marks at the scene, no signs of braking. According to prosecutors, data from the vehicle showed the accelerator was fully pressed just seconds before impact. That detail changed everything. Investigators began looking into Mackenzie's relationship with Dominic Russo. Friends described their relationship as toxic, emotional, and filled with arguments and jealousy. Prosecutors later claimed Mackenzie intentionally drove the car into the building after an emotional moment between the couple. Her lawyers argued she was simply a reckless teenage driver speeding out of control. They said there was no proof she wanted anyone dead, and that's what made the case explode online. People across social media became divided. Some believed the evidence clearly pointed to murder. Others believed prosecutors were turning a terrible mistake into a lifetime prison sentence. There was no confession, no video showing what happened inside the car during those final moments. Everything came down to one terrifying mystery. What was Mackenzie Shirilla thinking right before the crash? As the trial continued, the emotional courtroom moments only made the case more disturbing. Families of the victims spoke about losing 2 young boys who had their entire lives ahead of them. Meanwhile, Mackenzie sat quietly as prosecutors argued she had used the car like a weapon. Then came the verdict. In 2023, Mackenzie Shirilla was found guilty of murder. The judge sentenced her to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. During sentencing, the judge called her "hell on wheels," saying the crash appeared intentional and targeted. The case quickly became one of the most debated true crime stories in America, because even today, people still argue over the same question. Was this a calculated act of rage, or one horrifying mistake that destroyed multiple lives forever?